and let you know what we're going to be doing. So we're just about a minute away from getting started. I want to make sure that I am respecting your time and getting here on time and making sure that we move through this pretty quickly. I'm planning for about a half an hour, and then we're gonna go ahead and we'll go ahead and take care of it. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, oh, you know what? I forgot to put. All right, hold on. Let's see. I'm going to put my my link here. I'm gonna put the written sales page link into the webinar so that you can, nope, that's not, question mode. Shoot, where's my call to action? There we go. View, call to action. All right, so let's see. Button URL. So this is the 4%. Sorry about this side. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and display this for as long as the webinar. So at any time, if you're interested in just like cutting me off and going to the fact sheet, that's great. And you can go ahead and take care of that. Please enter the title. Oh, I did. Fact sheet. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. So now we've got the button. I want to get rid of this. I'm still sharing my screen. Yep, I'm sharing your screen. All right, so here we go. Like I said, so tonight we're going to be talking about the 4% Success Challenge, which is an affiliate marketing program, and I'm going to be talking about the unfair advantage that the 4% Success Challenge is going to give you to help you become a powerhouse affiliate entrepreneur without the pain of creating your own plan. How's that sound? You're going to get the instructions, you're going to get the materials, everything you need to become a powerhouse affiliate entrepreneur and not have to worry about how to do it, what to do. You're going to be told exactly what you want to do and when and how, and all those things will be taken care of for you. How's that sound? Does that sound good? All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So by the end of this webinar, I'm going to tell you that you're going to want to invest $2,997 in your brand new online business. You ready for that? How's that sound? You think you're ready for that? You think I can convince you of that? I think I know I can. I know I can. But I'm excited for you to see this because this is ultimately the best product on the market to teach you how to become an affiliate entrepreneur. So I'm really excited about this. I'm excited to get talking about it. And you can see that you can imagine, for that amount of money, you're going to get a really good understanding of affiliate marketing. This is a no joke, no holds barred, no fluff webinar. Program. It's not a $7 program. It's not a $49 program. You get what you pay for, right? And that's the important thing here is that you're investing the money, but you're getting out of it something that's far, far greater than you can ever imagine. So stick with me through the webinar. Stay with me through the whole webinar. Like I said, I'm going to be here for about a half an hour, and then we'll kick off to you and let you move on and get into the 4% Success Challenge. So really excited for you, and that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So my story. All right. Have you ever been an Uber driver? Have you ever been an Uber driver? I have. Okay, and so these are two things that really got me into affiliate marketing and affiliate entrepreneurship. As a person, as a professional, I have never been a person that's been able to just be comfortable in terms of money, right? I've always had to make ends meet. I've always been $300 to $400 short of like where I need to be, right? So I'm always trying to like bridge that gap. It's like a synapse, right? And so at one point probably this time last year, I started driving for Uber. And I thought it was a great idea. I was like, okay, well, I'll do this after work. I'll do it before work. That was just kind of what I was going to do, right? And so I struggled with it because I was away from my family and I didn't like that part of it, but like I had to do it. It was just one of those things I had to do. And so I started to do that. And there's one day where I actually went to the gym, but the only reason I went to the gym was so that I could get out of the house, so I could get an Uber ride, so I could make $6 or whatever it was going to be. So what I would do is I would leave for the gym, I would pick up a ride, drive that person to wherever they needed to be, go to the gym, do my workout, take a shower, and then I'd pick up another ride on the way home, and then move on with my my day. And this is like on a Saturday, right, when I'm supposed to be home with my family. And so one Saturday, I went to the gym, and I was around about noon, 12:30, 1 o'clock or so, and I got a ride. And so I went and picked up, and I have a Dodge Dart, right? So it's it's a small car, and I got there, and it's two couples, four people, and they want to go to a place in my town called the Bottle Room. So I'm like, okay, so cool. So I didn't even need the directions, but I had to have the directions on because I knew where it was. So I went went and took them, dropped them off on the side of the on the curb by the Bottle Room, and I sat there for a minute, and I was like, you know what? I want to go to a bar on Saturday. I'm not a big drinker or anything, but like that sounds like fun to me. Like to go and hang out with another couple, with my wife, and go and hang out and see some friends. And that was like I want to do that, right? But I was the one being driven. I mean, I was the one driving. I wanted to be the one being driven to to the Bottle Room, not driving someone to the Bottle Room. And so that was really an eye-opening thing, right? And I was realizing like I made from that ride with four people in my car, and 3 hours away from my family, including the gym time and the ride before, I made, I might have made $10 that day, because the rides were so short. And I was calculating, it was like, okay, well, if I make $10 a day, then I can make, $70 a week. That means $140 every 2 weeks, which means, $280 a month. Not now, forgetting about like taxes, and also gas and wear and tear on the car, and things like that. So all that said, like you almost lose money as an Uber driver. So anybody who's out there who's an Uber driver, listen up, because this is an important program for you. And I would say, like, if you just save up some money from your Uber driving, and save it and get into the 4% Success Challenge, and you'll be good to go. So there's that. That's one point where I decided something needs to change. And then this one is another one. So this one: have you ever been tempted to feed your children a pizza with a B on it? Now, I know that you haven't done that, but I did. Okay, I was home one night with my kids, and my wife was out, I think, for a run, and I was responsible for feeding them and everything. And so I got out there. We had big frozen pizza from a warehouse store, right? And the kids were all excited, and I like the pizza too, so I was excited, and got it out, and I pulled the cellophane off, and there was a dead bee inside the cellophane. It wasn't outside. It was inside. Now, I was in the Army. I rode my bike around the country for 6 years. I know camping. I couldn't care less about a bee on the pizza, especially when it's frozen, right? But I got 3 kids sitting in front of me, right? So I literally had to make a decision. And it wasn't really about the money. It was more like, the pizza's fine. But then I was like, you know what? This is insane. And I threw the pizza out. I bought a pizza, and I was like, I'm never gonna put myself in that position again, where I have to make a decision about whether I'm gonna serve my kids a pizza with a B on it, right? So that was my second thing. These are the 2 stories that like really drove me into affiliate marketing, and like making sure that I was doing what I needed to do for my family. So that's how I got into that. These are like 2 sort of, they call them origin stories, right? So these are my 2 stories. All right, so why should you listen to me? I'm a 4% promotional partner. That means that I've been involved with the 4% Success Challenge since February. I'm a promotional partner, which means that I promote the product. I promote the results, really, that the product offers, which is like to make more money, and to make a lot of money through affiliate marketing. So I know all about this particular product. I know a lot about affiliate entrepreneurship. because of being a promotional partner with 4%. From February until now. Now I've learned everything, literally everything I know about affiliate marketing through the 4% Success Challenge, because that's my program. That's where I started with, and that's what I'm sticking with. I believe in it. It's like everything I do, for this affiliate entrepreneurship that I'm in. I have my experiences with money. I've gone from understanding money as something that I struggle with and I'm constantly worried about, to something that where money is a tool. Like money now it is just a simple tool to me, and it's just an idea that I grapple with. But I have control of it. I have taken control of my finances, my money. It does not control me anymore, and that's something that took a ton of work. But I didn't even know that I could work on that and be successful and come out the other side. So there's one day where probably about 2 months ago, I'd say. I usually get my pay stub on Mondays, and I got a pay stub in my email, and I'm like, oh, that's right, Wednesday's payday. And in 25 years of professional career, I have never forgotten a paycheck, forgotten a payday, never, right? And because of the 4% Success Challenge, and because of the things that I'm doing, I forgot about it, because money is now a tool that I use. Just like a screwdriver, right, or a drill. When you go to a hardware store, you buy a drill. You don't go to the hardware store because you need a drill. You go to the hardware store because you need a hole in the wall, right? And the drill is the vehicle that gets the hole in the wall. Okay, so that's how I think of money now. Okay, and that's all because of the 4% Success Challenge. And that's where my personal growth comes in, right? All the things I'm doing and all the things I've done. Are also part of my personal growth. So my self-confidence has skyrocketed. My belief in myself. I'll talk about how, like, if I had a bet on anybody in this world, I would bet on myself. And that's not something that I would have said 6-7 months ago. That's something that is new to me. And that's something that the 4% Success Challenge has taught me over the last 7 months. All right, so when we talk about these different things, we talk about affiliate marketing, we talk about beliefs, the belief system that we have in terms of affiliate marketing and online business, right? And one of the things so being an affiliate entrepreneur is hard. And I'll tell you right now, no, it's not. There's work, right? But it's not hard, especially when you're being told exactly what to do. You're told exactly what to do. There's nothing left to chance. There's nothing that you have to, it's not that you don't have to think about it, but it's like, it's all there. And so you just have to execute. You just have to say, okay, well, this is what he told me to do. And I'm talking about Vic. Vic is my mentor. He's the owner of 4%. All you have to do is listen to what he says, implement what he says, and move on, right? That's what you do. So it's not hard. What makes it hard psychologically is that there's money attached to it. Right. So when you invest in something, when you invest $2,997 into something, you are like, you feel like you're on the hook for that money. Right. You don't feel like you've invested it. You feel like you've spent it. Right. So you take your money and you're like, okay, here's $2,997, and this is now I have to figure out how to get that money back. Right. And it's not, you can't think of it like that. You have to think about it as like, well, this is an investment, but ultimately I'm learning, and I'll talk to you about how much, what we're valued at. I'm learning what I need to in order to make a big payday, right? So if you think about a school, right? If you go to school for 4 years, you could end up spending $200,000 at least, right, nowadays. And then you have to start at $50,000 a year or whatever it is that you start at. Affiliate entrepreneurship, for less than for $3,000, you're getting the education you need to do everything in order to be successful online. So I think that it's hard. It feels hard because there's money attached to it, and that's like a really, really difficult thing to detach. But once you've detached it, and once you take control of that money and take control of the mindset, and you don't let the money control you, then it doesn't become easy, but it's just work. It's just stuff you have to do in order to get better at it. But once you fall in love, like I've fallen in love with this, right? And hopefully you can tell by the way that I'm talking and the way that I'm acting. So I love it. This is not work to me. It's just a lot of fun to interact with people and figure out my craft and just be it's like a budding profession, like, at my age, at 46, I'm learning a new profession that I'm so excited about. And that's, it's a joy for me. So another false belief, right? It costs too much money. Now, again, this is something that, we talk about. It's, $2,997. Yes, it's a lot of money to invest, right? But it's an investment. And that's a really important thing. So it's not too much money when you think about what you're getting back, right? And the value. And when I hear, stick with me for a minute, because I'm going to talk to you about the value that you're getting. And that's a really important thing. And then last thing, it won't work for me. Nonsense, right? Why wouldn't it work for you, right? That's a huge question. Another thing in your mind, and that's where, when I used to think about, like when I bought my first house, I bought a house in the town that I lived, in the town that I lived in, but I was living there, as a student, and then I was able to buy a house, and I was able to rent. I lived in the upstairs apartment. I rented the downstairs apartment, and my whole attitude was, people buy houses, right? People, like, all these houses, there's a gazillion houses everywhere, right? And people have purchased them. So why not me? Why wouldn't it work for me? Why would I be the only one? Not the only one, but like, why would it not work for me? It doesn't make any sense, right? So when you see all these people that are making it online and doing all these things online and like making a ton of money online, and you have you're the same person, you have the same brain capacity, you have the same everything, why not you, right? Why? That's what I've thought. Like, why wouldn't this work for me? Why? There's zero reason why this would work for me. And another thing, I was listening to Russell Brunson today, who's the owner of ClickFunnels, and he said, he was talking to someone, and they said, oh, it's a scam, it's a get rich scheme, and the guy said, you're darn right, it's a get rich scheme. He said, I don't have time to be fooling around and waiting 4 years to to make this money. I need to make money now. And so the difference is, it's not a get rich scheme in that it's like a scheme. It's a get rich scheme in that it works quickly, right? It's like you implement and you get the results. I mean, that's what it's all about with affiliate marketing. Online, everything happens so fast, and you have to be so on top of things and understand the business so well. And that's what the 4% Success Challenge teaches you. So darn right, it's a get rich quick scheme, because I don't have time otherwise, right? This has to happen for me now. I want this to happen. Well, I want it to happen for me now, right? I don't want to be 56, or 50, and wondering when this is gonna hit. I want to be like, like in January, being like, all right, here we go, and I'm off to the races, right? Like I'm just about to launch. I've been successful. I've had a lot of success, but I'm just about to launch into the completely next level, and that's so much fun for me. So remember when I said that you're going to want to invest $2,997, right? The 4% Success Challenge is valued at $23,482. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about the things that you get. When you purchase the 4% Success, when you invest in the 4% Success Challenge. See, I screwed up myself. When you invest in the 4% Success Challenge, you're getting a value of $23,482. How's that sound, right? So $2,997, it's nothing compared to what you're getting, right? So that's kind of the way you want to think about it. So we'll wait to the end and we'll see what we have, see how we can maybe lower that number a little bit. Okay, so I'll give you a little teaser there, but that's an important thing. So it's valued at $23,482. But we're only looking at $2,997, and we're going to be looking at a little less. I'm going to talk to you about that in a second. All right, so here's what you get when you. I'm out of breath. I'm talking so fast. When you invest in the 4% Success Challenge. Why is this not going? Oh, like that. There we go. All right. So see, we got the $23,482, and then we're down to $2,997. So you get the core training, right? The $0 to $10,000 core training. So if you've never made a dollar online, you're going to get the training that goes from $0 online to $10,000 in commissions online. Okay, that's the core training system. That's the goal. That's what you get. And it's 30 sessions. The sessions are long. It's not 30 days. Okay, that's a mistake that I made when I first started. It can be 30 days if you don't have like another job to do. But if you're like I did this stuff at night. After, like right now it's 9 o'clock, I'll be up till probably midnight, working on things, working on my business. And that's how I did it. So it took me longer than 30 days, but if you don't have a job and this becomes your job, then it's 30 days because you do the thing, you do the full day's work. And it could be anywhere from 3 hours of video and knowledge gaining to 5 hours. And it's just awesome stuff that Vic brings to the table. And you can see here this $1 million conversion model. This is the model that you use throughout the system. So he talks about traffic, he talks about opt-in pages, funnels, sales, all those types of things, how to build an email list, how to build a website. All those things are very important. And I'm not going to get into they sound technical, but really it's like it's website, it's email, and traffic means like the people that come to your ads. So you have to build ads, and you kind of been, and you're taught all of that. So it might sound like techno babble right now, but ultimately it's just that's just it's explained to you in the challenge. Okay, so that's what you're getting. This is what you're purchasing. Okay, this is what you're investing in is the $0 to $10,000. That's what you're purchasing. That's what you're investing in, is that ability, that teaching, that instruction to get you to the $10,000. Okay, so that's what you're investing in. This is so right here. This is the $29.97. This is what you're paying for. Okay, everything else is a bonus. All right, so taking it further. All right, we've got the private offers marketplace. Okay, so what we've got here, and this here is valued at $997. Okay, so that brings us. I'm going to go through the value ladder here. So that brings us up to $3,994. The private offers marketplace is a program through which, when you purchase when you invest in the 4%, you become part of the ecosystem. And then when someone else purchases, say, eStage or SEO Mastery or the Master Traffic's Blueprint, you get a commission off of that. And that's a huge deal. And I'll get to the MSI piece in a second, but that's a huge deal, right? So you've got access to that, and you become a part of that ecosystem. So whenever someone buys something, you get a commission from that. And there's not many. There's no other organization that has set things up for you in this way. So this is a huge thing, and that's worth $997 right there. All right, next thing, the implementation mastermind. So this is the big thing that sets 4% apart. This is valued at $10,000. Now, why is it valued at $10,000? Well, at the end of the 30 days, if you haven't made it to $10,000 in sales, in commissions, you get to be in a mastermind. You get to talk to coaches and people to say, hey, what are you doing? How's things going? And if you've made $9,995, they're going to put you in, and they're going to take a look at all your stuff and say, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing that we need to do differently so you can make it to the $10,000? Okay, so ultimately, it's not a guarantee. I want to make very, very clear about that. It's not a guarantee, but it's as close to a guarantee as possible that you can possibly have. Because if you do everything that you're supposed to do, and you implement and you do what you do all the stuff that you're supposed to do, and you have not gotten to $10,000, then you get put into a mastermind, and they help you get to that $10,000 so you can move on to the next level. Okay, so that's the beautiful part. So after your 30 sessions, if you haven't sold $10,000, if you haven't earned $10,000 in commissions, then you get put into this mastermind where you work with the coaches and work with the really, really knowledgeable people to help you get to that next level. Okay, so like I said, it's not a guarantee. Very clear about that, but if it's as close to a guarantee as you can possibly get. Okay, so that's where that's huge. This is what sets 4% apart. Absolutely. All right, and then you've got the private community, which is it's a group of people that it's the mastermind group. You can ask questions, you can interact with people, people support you. You can show YouTube videos and all the different things that you create. All this stuff comes with the private community, which is a really, really big deal. All right, so now we get into the bonuses. So now we're down to we're up to $14,491 in value. Now we've got the bonuses, which the automated selling machine. So the automated selling machine is a series of websites, it's a funnel that you will receive as a result of investing in the 4% Success Challenge. So this is something that you get as part of the Success Challenge, and really it's Vic's exact program that he used to be the best salesperson in any affiliate marketing endeavor that he ever did before he then became the owner, or before he then invented or started 4% Success Challenge, or 4%, the 4% group, right? So this is exactly what he did in order to make all his money, and he's giving that to us as 4%ers, and that's really important. So that's 1997. Okay, that's a bonus. Like, this is like, again, we've only paid the $29.97 for the 0 to 10K. Everything else is in addition to that. Okay, so that's really important to remember. All right, so becoming a promotional partner, that's $14.97 right there. This promotional partner, the reason this is so big is because we have a Wednesday, they're called Wednesday partners meetings. And what we do is we get together. Vic talks us through what's happening with the company, what we can do to help each other, how we can best promote certain products and things like that. All that is because I'm a promotional partner, so I get that. And if you want to be a promotional partner, then you get to be a promotional partner. There's no you just have to do it. There's an application, but the application is just to let them know that you want to do this. It's not a matter of oh, well, they're not going to get in, this person's going to get in, you're not. It's you automatically get in. So at least right now, if you act if you act soon, that's the way it is. I don't know how long they're going to keep that, because I don't know how many promotional partners they want to have, because it is you have to represent the company. I'm a product of the product, as they say, right? So I am a person who lives this, who breathes this, and believes in it to its fullest extent. And that's who they want promoting the product. So if I was promoting other nonsense garbage on the side, they wouldn't want me promoting 4% as well, because I'm living two different lives here. So I'm promoting the products that I believe in, the products that I know work, and that's really really the most important part. Okay, so becoming a promotional partner is a beautiful thing. You get to see people, you get to see them online, and eventually, I'll get to. I'm kind of new compared to some of the other people, but eventually I'll get to go to a meetup and go see people that I've been online with and things like that. It's gonna be really cool. All right, and then there's a mass traffic blueprint class that Vic offers, and that's something that is Vic is the master at not only affiliate marketing, but for traffic, getting traffic to your offer, getting traffic to your website, getting traffic to whatever it is you're promoting. He knows how to do that, and he can show you, and that's what this master class is for. And then you have the ecosystem. Okay, so this is the crux of it. So I've got the master class. The master class is $500, and then the ecosystem. Okay, so the 4% ecosystem. When you go through the 4% Success Challenge, that you have to buy tools in the same way that if you were going to become a carpenter, you have to have a level, you have to have a drill, you have to have a hammer, you have to have all the things that you need. And so when you do that, you earn a commission. Like if someone is to like if you were to purchase from me tonight, which I think you're going to, if you were to purchase from me tonight, you'll go through and you'll become a promotional partner. Then you start selling the 4% Success Challenge to other people because you believe in it and because you've succeeded. And when they purchase their tools, you get a commission from each of those tools, and most of them are monthly, right? So I have ClickMagic, I have Email Responder, I have ClickFunnels. Those three things right there are monthly commissions. So from the money that is spent, that your customer spends, you get a commission. You get 30% or 40% a month, right? This is it's a never-ending stream of income, right? So that's a huge thing, and we've got like 30 different products, 30 different things where you can earn a commission. Some of them monthly, some are one time, but like it's just this huge ecosystem where instead of having one stream of income, right, where you have your job and you have one stream of income, like Uber, one stream of income, if that was my only job, here you've got 30, right? And they're paying you at all different times. You don't even know when money's coming in. You're like, oh, I got a PayPal, from this company or that company, because it's time for the monthly check to come in. So that's a huge. This right here is worth its weight in gold. So let me go over what we've got because we're almost out of time. So the unfair advantage that 4% is giving you is, again, you're investing in the 0 to 10K core training system. Okay, that's the $29.97 values. Then you got the private offers marketplace, the implementation mastermind, which is $10,000 value because you're gonna get to $10,000. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And that's what 4%. That's what makes 4% so unique, is that it's not a guarantee, but you have the ability to say, hey, I'm struggling. I need to get this. I need to get over this hump. And they'll help you get over the hump. The Vic and his team will help you get over the hump, just like they're going to help me get over the hump, right? Because I haven't finished the training. I've finished the training, but I'm just about there, but I'm not there yet. Okay. All right. So now, is it okay if we over deliver? Right? It's a great question, right? Is it okay if we offer some more? So we've got the bonuses, okay? You've got the Mass Traffic Blueprint Masterclass. You've got the Automated Selling Machine. You've got the promotional partner, the MSI ecosystem, the private community, and then the live support. I'll tell you a quick story about the live support. I called before I joined. I called on a Sunday night. I have no idea why I did, but I called 4%. I can't even believe there's a phone number because it's an online. People don't usually have phone numbers. It's an online system. So I called the phone number. I didn't leave a message. The next morning at like 9:30, I get a call, and I have no idea, where it's coming from, and it's 4%. I don't remember who it was, but I've kind of gotten to know them pretty well because you can chat with them a lot. But he called and he was like, "Hey, listen, I saw you. You called, you didn't leave a message, but I just wanted to make sure that." If you had any questions or whatever, I just want to make sure I answered them. So the fact that they took like a missed call and used it and called me back was that just showed me a huge. It meant the world to me because that meant that I was a person. I was this person that they wanted to help, and they saw that I called, and they wanted to make sure I got the answers that I had called for. So that was something that was huge. So 24/7 support is huge. So here's what you get: the unfair advantage. You've got the 0 to 10 training system, private offers marketplace, implementation mastermind, Mass Traffic Blueprint Masterclass, automated selling machine, 4% promotional partner, 4% MSI ecosystem, the private community, and the live support, all for $29.97. Now, no, it's not. Okay, it's worth $23,482, and we're offering it for $29.97. But guess what? $197 per month. $197 per month, right? That we're taking all this stuff and saying, okay, if you want to be a part of this program, it's $197 per month, $197 per month. That you can't beat it, right? $197 per month. And did I mention we take PayPal? That's huge, right? Most of our companies, most of our competitors don't take PayPal. The fact that you can pay with PayPal is huge. That means that you can join from all over the world. Depending on where you are, you can use your PayPal account to join the 4% Success Challenge. So that's a huge, huge factor with this. Okay, so again, the 0 to 10K core training system, the private office marketplace, the implementation mastermind, the mass traffic blueprint class, all the bonuses, the automated selling machine, the 4% promotional partner, MSI ecosystem, private community, and the 24/7 support. Okay, if you're watching this live, click on the button on your screen. That's the call to action button. And if you're watching on YouTube, click the link in the description. That'll take you right to the 4% Success Challenge, and you can invest in it there for $197 a month. $197 a month, as opposed to $23,000. That's a pretty good deal to me, right? So, all right. So whatever you do, do not miss this opportunity for your unfair advantage. This is an unfair advantage that you're getting, that you're being offered. Okay, so that's a huge, huge thing that I want to make sure that you're aware of. Okay, again, taking a look at the bonuses, I think you get it. Okay, the 0 to 10 core training system, and then all the other bonuses that you're going to get. Click on the link and grab your unfair advantage today. And thank you very much for watching. After all, what's your life going? And this is a question I'll leave you with. Okay, what is your life going to look like this time next year? Are you going to be in the same place you are right now, or is it going to look completely different, right? That's a huge question. That's the question I want to ask you today, right? Is what is your life going to look like next year? If you act now and you check out and you take the 4% Success Challenge at $197 a month, then it's going to look a heck of a lot different. If you don't, it's not going to look that much different, right? So what are we waiting for here? That's a huge, huge part of what we want to talk about, or what I'm talking about here today. So, so that's what I wanted to talk about today. I really appreciate your watching, and I'll seeing you in the YouTube. But again, thank you very much for watching, and I appreciate it. Again, 4% Success Challenge in the link below. Have a wonderful night. My contact information is in with all this information. So please let me know if you have any questions. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side and seeing you in the 4% Success Challenge. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great night.